The average 75-year-old takes 7 different medications daily. But here's what nobody's telling you about why your pill count keeps climbing every year and why your medications seem to stop working just when you need them most. Your medications aren't broken, your body is. And the reason will shock you, anger you, and ultimately empower you to take back control of your health. What I'm about to reveal has been hiding in medical journals for decades, but no one wanted you to know because it threatens a multi-billion-dollar industry built on your dependence. Your medications aren't failing because they're bad drugs. They're failing because your body has changed in a way that makes them less effective. And it's not what you think. It's not your age, your genes, or even your underlying conditions. Every month you probably notice your doctor adjusting dosages, adding new pills, or switching medications entirely. You blame aging, genetics, or bad luck. You accept that this is just part of getting older, but the real culprit is hiding in plain sight, and once you see it, you'll be furious that no one told you sooner. What I'm about to show you explains why some seniors stay on the same simple medication routine for decades, while others collect pill bottles like trophies. Why your neighbor who's 5 years older than you takes half the medications you do. Why some 80-year-olds have more energy than 60-year-olds who take twice as many pills. The answer isn't in your pharmacy, it's not in your doctor's office. It's not even in your genes. The answer is in your muscles, and what's happening to them is sabotaging every pill you swallow. But here's what gives me hope for you. This problem is completely reversible, and you can start fixing it today. Here's the truth nobody talks about, the truth that could save you thousands of dollars and decades of unnecessary suffering. After age 60, you lose approximately 8% of your muscle mass every decade. But here's the kicker that will change everything you think you know about your medications. Muscle tissue is where most medications are processed and stored in your body. Let me say that again because this is crucial, and your doctor probably never explained it to you. Your muscles are literally the factory where your medications do their work. When you lose muscle mass, you're shutting down the very system that makes your pills effective. Think of your muscles as the delivery system for your medications. Without enough muscle tissue, your pills can't reach the places they need to go. They can't be absorbed properly. They can't be metabolized correctly. They become like mail delivered to an abandoned house. Here's what happens when you lose muscle tissue, step by terrifying step. Less muscle equals reduced medication distribution throughout your body. Your pills literally can't reach their targets. Weaker circulation means poor drug absorption. Your bloodstream can't carry medications where they need to go. Decreased metabolism creates inconsistent drug levels in your system. One day your pills work, the next day they don't, and nobody can explain why. The result? Your medications become unpredictable and less effective, leaving you and your doctor scratching your heads. You've probably experienced this firsthand, haven't you? Maybe your diabetes medication worked great for 5 years, then suddenly your blood sugar was all over the place, despite taking the same pills at the same time every day. Or your blood pressure pills stopped controlling your numbers even though you never missed a dose. You thought the medication stopped working. Your doctor might have blamed the progression of your disease, but the truth is, you stopped giving them the muscle tissue they needed to work properly. Your body abandoned the very system your medications depend on. Here's where this gets really scary, and why I'm so passionate about getting this information to you. Medical studies reveal that seniors with higher muscle mass require 40% fewer medication adjustments and experience 60% fewer adverse drug reactions. Think about what that means for your pill organizer. Think about what that means for your wallet. Think about what that means for your quality of life. But it gets worse, much worse. You're trapped in a vicious cycle that most doctors won't explain to you, either because they don't understand it themselves or because they're too focused on treating symptoms instead of causes. Here's how the cycle destroys your health. Your medications lose effectiveness because you lack the muscle mass to process them properly. So your doctor increases dosages or adds new drugs, assuming your condition is worsening. More medications mean more side effects: fatigue, dizziness, nausea, confusion. Those side effects reduce your activity and appetite. You move less, eat less, sleep poorly. Less activity means more muscle loss. More muscle loss means your medications work even worse. You're literally getting sicker because your body can't process the medications designed to make you better. You're trapped in a downward spiral, and every new pill makes it worse. Here are the shocking statistics your doctor probably hasn't shared with you. Statistics that should make you demand answers. Seniors with low muscle mass are 3 times more likely to experience dangerous drug interactions. 3 times? That's not a small increase. That's the difference between safe medication use and playing Russian roulette with your health. 73% of medication-related hospitalizations could be prevented with adequate muscle tissue. Think about that. Nearly 3/4 of the times, seniors end up in the emergency room because of their medications could be avoided simply by maintaining muscle mass. And here's the statistic that should terrify you and motivate you. The fastest-growing demographic for prescription drug overdose is adults over 65, not teenagers experimenting with street drugs, not young adults abusing painkillers. Seniors like you, taking medications exactly as prescribed, are dying from drug overdoses at alarming rates. You're not taking too many pills because you're sick. You're taking too many pills because your body has lost the ability to use them effectively. Your muscle mass is the missing piece that explains why your medication routine keeps getting more complicated instead of simpler, more expensive instead of affordable, more dangerous instead of helpful. Every pill you add without addressing your muscle loss is like adding more gas to a car with a broken engine. It doesn't make you go faster. It makes the problem worse. Let me tell you about Robert, age 71, who is taking 9 different medications for diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol. His pill organizer looked like a pharmacy shelf. His monthly medication costs were approaching $400 even with insurance. His numbers were terrible despite maximum dosages, and he was experiencing side effects that made daily life miserable. Robert's doctor was ready to add 3 more prescriptions to his daily routine. An additional blood pressure medication because his current one wasn't working, a stronger diabetes drug because his blood sugar was out of control, and a medication to counteract the side effects of all his other medications. Robert was facing a future of even more pills, higher costs, and declining health. Sound familiar? But instead of adding more pills, Robert's progressive doctor suggested something radical: a 12-week muscle-building program designed specifically for seniors. Robert was skeptical. He thought building muscle was for young people, not someone his age with multiple health conditions. He worried about getting injured. He didn't think he had the energy. But Robert was desperate. He was tired of feeling like a walking pharmacy. He was tired of side effects. He was tired of watching his health decline despite following every medical recommendation. So he agreed to try. Here's what happened, and these results will shock you and give you hope for your own future. Week 6, Robert's blood pressure medication was reduced by half. Because his readings were consistently normal for the first time in years, his doctor was amazed. Robert was amazed. For the first time in a decade, his blood pressure was controlled with less medication, not more. Week 9, his diabetes medication dosage was decreased because his blood sugar stabilized. The same condition that had been getting worse for 5 years suddenly started improving. His doctor had never seen anything like it in a patient Robert's age. Week 12, his cholesterol medication was eliminated entirely because his levels dropped into the healthy range without pharmaceutical intervention. Robert's body was now producing the results that multiple medications couldn't achieve. Today, just 4 months after starting his muscle building program, Robert takes only 3 medications and has better health markers than he had 5 years ago when he was taking 9 pills daily. His monthly medication costs dropped from $400 to $75. His energy levels soared. His confidence returned. But here's the part that will blow your mind and change how you think about your own health future. Robert didn't become a bodybuilder. He didn't spend hours in a gym. He didn't lift massive weights or follow some extreme fitness regimen. Robert simply added 2 pounds of muscle mass to his frame. That's it, 2 pounds. Research shows that just 2 pounds of added muscle mass can improve medication effectiveness by up to 35% while reducing side effects by 50%. 2 pounds. That's less than the weight of a bag of sugar. That's less than most people's monthly weight fluctuation. Your body is literally starving your medications of the muscle tissue they need to work properly. And you can fix this problem with less effort than it takes to organize your weekly pill dispenser. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder or spending your retirement in a gym. This isn't about transforming into some fitness fanatic or completely changing your lifestyle. This is about strategic muscle preservation that works like upgrading your body's medication processing system. Think of it this way. You wouldn't expect your computer to run the latest software on hardware from 20 years ago. Your medications are sophisticated compounds designed to work with healthy muscle mass. When that muscle mass disappears, it's like trying to run new software on old hardware. Nothing works the way it should. Here's the simple protocol that's helping seniors across the country cut their medication lists in half while improving their health markers across the board. Week 1 and 2. You start with resistance exercises using your own body weight modified for any fitness level. No equipment needed, no gym membership required, no expensive personal trainer, just your body and 15 minutes a day. These aren't the exercises you remember from high school gym class. These are movements specifically designed to rebuild the muscle tissue your medications need to function. Week 3 and 4. You progress to using household items as weights. Soup cans, water bottles, books, anything with a little heft. You're not trying to become strong, you're building the foundation your medications need to work properly. Every rep is literally an investment in making your current pills more effective. Week 5 through 8. You establish a consistent routine that builds functional strength. This isn't about looking good in a bathing suit. This is about giving your body the tools it needs to process medications effectively. You're not just exercising. You're literally constructing the infrastructure your pills need to do their job. Week 9 through 12. You maintain with a program requiring only 20 minutes 3 times per week. Less time than you spend sorting your pills each week. Less time than you spend at the pharmacy each month. But this time, investment pays dividends in reduced medication needs for years to come. The transformation in your medication routine will amaze you and probably shock your doctor. Seniors are showing me their before and after pill organizers, and the changes are dramatic. From 11 pills to 5 pills in 3 months. From a daily handful of medications to just the essentials. From morning and evening pill rituals to simple, manageable routines. For the first time in years, their medications work predictably. No more mysterious blood sugar spikes, no more inexplicable blood pressure readings, no more side effects that seem to come and go randomly. Their bodies finally have the muscle mass needed to make their medications work consistently. One physician told me something that should be printed on every prescription bottle. When patients build muscle mass, their medications work the way they're supposed to. It's like the difference between a sports car with a strong engine versus one that's running on 3 cylinders. Your muscles are the engine that powers your medications. Without them, you're running on empty, wondering why nothing seems to work anymore. Look at your pill organizer right now. Open your medicine cabinet. Count those bottles. If it's getting fuller instead of emptier each year, your body is trying to tell you something urgent. Those medications could work better, much better, if you give them the muscle, tissue they need to do their job. But here's what most people don't realize, and what I need you to understand. Every day you wait, you lose a little more muscle mass. Every day you accept that more pills are inevitable, you make the problem worse. Every day you assume your declining health is just part of aging. You give up control over your own future. Tomorrow morning, count how many pills you take daily. Write that number down, look at it. Then ask yourself this critical question that will determine the quality of your remaining years. Do you want to be taking more pills next year or fewer? The choice isn't up to your doctor, though they'll be thrilled when you need fewer prescriptions. The choice isn't up to your pharmacy, though. They'll miss the revenue. The choice isn't up to your insurance company, though. They'll save thousands on your medication costs. The choice is up to your muscles and your commitment to rebuilding them. You have more control over your medication routine than you realize. More control than your doctor told you. More control than you've been led to believe. Every day, you build even a little strength. You're giving your current medications a better chance to work the way they were designed to work. Here's your immediate action step, something you can do right now to start reclaiming control over your health. Stand up from your chair 5 times without using your hands. If you can't do it 5 times, do it as many times as you can. Do this twice a day, every day. That's not exercise for the sake of exercise. That's medication optimization. You're literally building the infrastructure your pills need to work properly. You're constructing the delivery system your medications depend on. You're investing in making every pill you currently take more effective. Think about this truth that nobody wants you to understand. You've been told that more medications are inevitable with age, that declining health is just part of getting older, that accepting a lower quality of life is realistic at your age. But that's only true if you let your muscle mass disappear. That's only true if you accept that your body should deteriorate. But every day, you build even a little strength. You're taking control of your health in a way most people never realize is possible. You're fighting back against the assumption that aging means more pills, more side effects, more limitations. Your pharmacy wants you to accept that more pills are your future. They build their business model on your increasing medication needs. Your insurance company budgets for your increasing medication costs. They expect you to need more drugs every year. Even your doctor might assume your pill count will keep climbing because that's what they see with most patients. But you don't have to accept that future. You don't have to be another statistic. You don't have to watch your pill organizer overflow while your health declines. The most powerful prescription for better health isn't written by your doctor. It's built by your muscles. And you can start filling that prescription today, right now, with nothing more than the strength that you already have in your body. Your medications are waiting for you to give them what they need to work. They're sophisticated compounds designed to help you, but they need your cooperation. They need your muscle mass. Your muscles are the key that unlocks their full potential. The question isn't whether this will work for you, The science is clear. The results are proven. Thousands of seniors have already discovered this truth and transformed their health. The question is, are you ready to take control of your medicine cabinet instead of letting it control you? Stop counting pills and start building muscle. Stop accepting decline and start demanding better. Stop letting your medications fail you when you can give them the tools they need to succeed. Your future self will thank you for every rep, every movement, every day you choose strength over surrender. Your bank account will thank you when your medication costs drop. Your family will thank you when you have more energy and fewer side effects. But most importantly, you'll thank yourself when you realize that the power to improve your health was in your hands all along. It was never about finding the right pill. It was about building the right body to make those pills work. The choice is yours. The power is yours. The future is yours to create.